Hello world, Shelly here, and today I've got for you my January favorites. It feels like it's been forever since I've done a favorites video because in December we just did the best of 2017, so I've got a bunch of stuff here. Some of it is like recap. You've seen me use these things in recent videos. Some of them I have not mentioned yet, so let's just get into it. I'm going to start with skincare, and I have a product from Clarins. This is the Hydra Essential Biphase Serum, and I had tried this last year with a influencer box, a Vox box that I was reviewing, and I loved it, but it's 60 bucks, and so it took me a while to actually decide to buy it. But the reason I loved it is I felt like every time I put this on, I had a great skin day. And it fights pollution. It's supposed to be super hydrating for normal to dry skin. And I just really felt like I had a great skin day the whole 2 weeks or so that my deluxe sample lasted. And then when I stopped using it, I really noticed that I didn't have it anymore. So with this last 20% off sale at Ulta, I finally broke down and bought it. And I've got to tell you, this stuff is, I love it. I originally let myself be convinced by a few bad reviews not to spend the money on it. It works for me. It works phenomenally for me. And just to give you an example, today, I have a cold. You can probably tell I'm getting over this cold, right? And this whole patch of my skin on the side of my face from blowing my nose is literally flaking and peeling off. It's horrific right now. So I put this on this morning, and I did very minimal skincare. I just put this on and a moisturizer and my sunscreen. And it almost like glued all the flaky skin back together so that, I mean, I'm wearing a full foundation right now. I'm amazed. This stuff is great. It's expensive. It's great. I really have good luck with Clarins skincare, and what can I say? I like it. The next set of favorites I've got here, I also have not mentioned on my channel. I wanted to buy these last year. I'd originally seen this on Rebecca's channel, Frugalista blog, and wanted to buy it, and then I didn't. And then Wayne Goss talked about it last year, and I wanted to buy it, and I didn't. So I basically have just been waiting for another 20% off coupon to come around. Wayne Goss talked about it at the end of this past year, and I used his coupon and got some of my own. And it's the Science Serum Tie-Dye and Moisturize. So tie-dye reduces the appearance of lines, wrinkles, and crow's feet, tightens and smooths skin around the eyes, is vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, visible results in 5 minutes, but it also has a cumulative effect to it. So it's anti-aging skincare that you see a difference right away, but then you also get improvement over time if you keep using it. And I love this stuff. So most people use it on their under eye. I have been using it on my hoods as well, the sort of loose skin that I have on my hooded lids, and it definitely has been tightening them up. I've got before pictures and after I've used it. I've had it for about 5 weeks now, using it probably 5 days a week. Like, I didn't use it today just because my skin is so angry from being sick, but I'm going to do a before and after once I've got, 2 months or so under my belt, but it is really minimizing that extra skin that I've got going on in my hoods and my lids. And I think it is also helping the crepiness of my under eye. It's decreasing that. So I use this and let it sit for 5 minutes, and then you wipe it off. I'm going to do a whole demo video and everything. And then I follow up with Moisturize, which is described as rich intestines. Intensive moisturizing serum for conditioning skin, non-greasy, quickly restores, long-lasting hydration, ceramides, vitamin E, yada, 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 yada. This stuff's great. The very first time I used the combo of these two, I literally put concealer on that day and I was like, holy crap, I look like I'm 25. Maybe it's a slight exaggeration, but I was dumbfounded by how smooth my under eye was. I did not wear them today, but I'm absolutely loving them. Stay tuned for a before and after because good stuff. Next, let's get into, I think everything else I've got is makeup. So first off, I've got a color corrector set that I've been loving. I do have a video coming on comparing some higher end color correctors. This is the Stack from Laura Geller, the Filter Corrector Color Perfecting Balm. You get your green corrector to combat redness. You get your sort of highlight corrector, and then you get your under eye peach toned corrector, and I'm really enjoying these. This might be a spoiler alert for all the high-end ones that I've tried when we get to that video, but I like this because it does not settle into my crepey under eyes. It's a very emollient kind of formula, so especially with the peach corrector, I can wear it and it doesn't dry my skin out. It doesn't, you know, settle into those lines. It doesn't enhance the crepiness, which most of them do on me, and it's a pretty powerful color corrector. I have dark circles. Right now, today I'm trying out the new MAC Water Weight Concealer, which is also kind of in my first impression water coverage concealer, because my purple is all out to play. But anyway, that's another story. I will try that a few more times and get back to you in one of my 5 third impressions. But this stuff, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm using it. I didn't wear it today again because I have angry skin, but I use it to color correct the redness around my nose. I use the peach for my under eye, and I've been using the brightener one along my cheekbones before I put my foundation on, and it really does kind of liven up my face. These next two are going to be a confirmation of things you guys already know. I wanted to make it official though. New favorite drugstore mascara, Maybelline Total Temptation. No more Lash Paradise for me. It dries out too fast. It makes it way too expensive, and this stuff does not dry out. I just cannot stand how dirty the case gets, but ew. But the mascara itself is wonderful. Thoroughly enjoying it. Also, not a surprise, the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1. This made it into my best of 2017, but I just wanted to confirm, because at that point I'd only been using it for about 3 weeks, but this is totally a winter favorite for me. I use it both as a primer and a setting spray. It is very hydrating. It definitely helps, especially in the winter with my dry skin when I've got powder. If I use it as a setting spray, it kind of helps to settle the powder into my, sort of meld it all together so it doesn't look dry on me, and definitely helps extend the wear of makeup. I'm loving this stuff. Also in the Maybelline Total Temptation line, finally, you guys, finally, we have a dark brown eyebrow pencil that is cool toned. Do you hear me? It is a cool toned dark brown. OMG. I'm wearing it today. I'm so excited. It is just your typical, you know, triangular-ish tip kind of a brow pencil. It's a little waxy in the formula, but I always use a setting gel anyway, a clear gel, so that doesn't bother me. The spoolie's a little wonk, like, I mean, hello? I'm a little stubby little thing, ain't I? Whatever, it works. It's fine. Digging the heck out of this color. Thank you very much, Maybelline. I'm liking this Total Temptation line so far. I need to try some more stuff. I have a couple new favorite eyeliners. Now, this is going to shock some of you guys. You know, if you've been following me for any length of time, that for my waterline, I always tightline my upper waterline. Always, always, always. Always in black. And it's always the Urban Decay 24/7 waterline pencil in Legend, which is black. And I think I found a dupe. Like, I have been wearing it. I even wore it side by side, one eye with the Urban Decay, the other eye with this one. I can't tell the difference. It's from L'Oreal. It's the Infallible Long Wear Eye Pencil. It's their new range of eye pencils, and this one's in black. I bought a bunch of these. I've tried the black, I've tried the gray. They last in my waterline. I have a few more colors I haven't tried yet. If I remember correctly, they didn't have a green, and I wish they had a green. But holy cow, I have a really hard time. I have mildly watery eyes, and anything in my waterline tends to transfer. This does not. I still have one more backup in my backup drawer of the Urban Decay, but if this thing holds out, I won't be spending that money anymore. My other new favorite eyeliner, the Kat Von D Billie Joe Armstrong Green Day Basket Case Anti-Precision Liner. This stuff is black as night. You don't have to smudge it out. It makes a great waterline pencil. The only reason I haven't been using it daily on my waterline is because it's limited edition and I don't want to run out of it, because it is such a nice, grungy, smudgy eyeliner. I love that look. This is right up my alley. I love Billie Joe. I love Green Day. I love Kat Von D. This liner has, like, sentimental favorite and beautiful smudgy black, dark grungy, yummy eyeliner. Yes. I've been trying out the eyeshadow palettes from the brand Karity, and this is the Smoky palette, and I just wanted to call this out as being freaking beautiful, very pigmented, very easy to blend, really, 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 really nice shadows. I'm going to do some looks with these shadows, but I wanted to specifically call out the color Poof. It's right here, and this is my new favorite like transition color of life. It is perfect. It's like a nice cool toned. It's just dark enough but just light enough. If you get the Smoky palette from Karity, check out Poof. It is fantastic, but I'll have more coming on these palettes. I got a couple of them and I'm really enjoying them. This one's no surprise. I just wanted to put it out there and formalize it in case you haven't seen it in previous videos. It's the lip I'm wearing today from Milani. These are the Amore Shines. I'm obsessed, and I do not throw that word around. I hate how everyone uses that word constantly, but I can't stop wearing this. This one's in shade 03 Crush. They are not super long wearing, but just to give you another reason why these are great. Besides they're pretty, the finish is nice, they're shiny without being sticky, but this side of my lips with this cold are literally crunching off, and you can wear this even when your lips are dry and horrible. You probably can't even tell how nasty my lips are right now, and that is magic. If you can tell, don't tell me. Last up, I have a new favorite tool, and I don't know why I didn't try this sooner. Thetela loves this one. It is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, and I am not a super huge fan of brushes for my foundation because they just tend not to work well for me, except for my Clarisonic. That's a whole different thing. But this one works really good. I stipple and sort of stipple drag, and it doesn't leave brush strokes. It blends out beautifully. It's super cheap. I wish I tried it sooner. I really, really like it because I even have, I've got the Wayne Goss face brushes, and they just don't, face brushes don't work very well on me. The Wayne Goss, though, I should try it a few more times because I have used it a few times and thought, why don't I use this more? But on the budget side of the fence, this is a great, great brush. There you have it, my January favorites. If you would like to see more of my favorites or follow-ups on any of these things, give me a thumbs up down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments, what are you guys loving right now? Have you tried any of these things? Let me know. I would love to hear what's going on in your world. Thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. I appreciate it. I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.